Hello church, this is Mario Bolivar from Skaneateles Presbyterian Church. Thank you for watching. Today our lesson is inviting us to consider the Gospel of Luke chapter 4 verse 24. And he's asking us to reflect in the reality of growing up. In our lesson we read that Jesus went back to his hometown to deliver his first sermon ever. It also says that the people at first were happy. Jesus is one of their own, and now he's known as a rabbi. But feelings turned rancid rather quickly, and the people were ready to push Jesus over the side of a cliff. So here's the question. Was people mad at Jesus? Or were people mad at what Jesus was saying? I believe they got mad at the truth that Jesus was speaking, which did not go well with the rotten behavior of their culture. When Jesus says no prophet is accepted in their prophet's hometown, it's less about the title or activity of a prophet and more about the truth that the prophet speaks and the destruction that needs to happen before the culture can rebuild. Being a prophet is more about having an intense connection with God and a vision to pursue God's righteousness, to be radical, to be God-centered, to be overwhelmingly authentic to the Spirit of God in our hearts, rather than just repeating whatever God said to you in private. Now, I'm not surprised that the truth from Jesus was rejected. Jesus was called at his hometown to seek an intense connection with God, to be to be authentic in the worship of God. In their minds, it's easier to push him off the cliff than to accept the reality that whatever it is that the church was doing at the time was wrong. Because it's easier to worship him than to follow him. Church, the call from Christ for his people is everlasting. Jesus was calling you then and he's calling you now. Jesus is calling you away from the bigotry and the intolerance that we as church have with the world. Don't ever hesitate in the call of Jesus that happens every day. It's everlasting. God calls you every day to be in community with him. Church, that is all for today. Until next time, be blessed.